somebody gonna be smart enough to get the 2-ball volleyballs? I know. I'm just. It doesn't mean it. We already had it going.
Welcome to Frank M. Lindsay Field for today's Midwest Premier League match between Cedar Rapids Inferno and your Junction Football Club. We would like to remind all fans to respect our referees. Remember, without the officials, we have no game. During a game, players will give the ball away or miss chances. Coaches will make tactical errors and referees will make wrong decisions, but it's never done intentionally. The officials want to enjoy the game as much as you do, so let's work together. And now for the Cedar Rapids Inferno lineup. Number 1, Carson Jeffrey. Number 14, Armin Diedick. Number 9, Gabe Chapa. Number 7, Riley Moore. Number 16, Callum McKenna. Number 20, Tristan Vasquez. Number 10, Nicholas Ortiz. Number 19, Luke McKinley. Number 11, Boris Dimitrov. Number 3, Sho Takaoka. And number 22, Benny Mubake. And now, for your Junction FC. In goal, number 1, Owen Sen. Number 5, Spencer Vincent. Number 6, Jimmy Bars. Number 7, Cameron Fry. Number 9, Kyle Johnson. Number 10, Grant Koplinski. Number 13, Kyle Ward. Number 14, Jake Edmondson. Number 17, Ebenezer Botti. Number 23, Joyce Cabeza. And number 24, Andres Guzman. Please rise for the playing of the national anthem.
welcome to today's Midwest Premier League match between Junction FC here at the home of Millikan University Frank Lindsay Field against the Cedar Rapids Inferno. Last time these two teams played, they ended in a draw in Cedar Rapids, 1-1 draw, I believe. Cedar Rapids currently sits atop the Midwest Premier League, while Junction FC is a game behind, and with a victory they could move into second place in the Midwest Premier League standings. Looks like our starting lineup for Junction FC today is Owen Sin in goal. We've got Spencer Vincent playing right back, Ebenezer Boti playing center back, with Jake Edmonds, or sorry, Andres Guzman's the other center back, and then the left back, it's not Cal that's Zach Batista looks like he's at left back today.
Looks like we've changed the lineup.
Yes. Jake Edmondson in center midfield with Grant Koplinski and Jimmy Bars. Joyce Cabasa at forward with Kyle Johnson and Cam Fry. And the match is underway. Junction FC controls the ball to Edmondson, plays it back out to Guzman. Swings it out wide to Batista. Down the line to Kyle Johnson. Got one defender on him. Looks like it's out for a Junction throw.
Looks like Jake Edmondson's wearing the armband today as Vince Kester's on the bench.
Oh, looks like it was a Cedar Rapids throw. My mistake there. Ebenezer Boti puts the ball out of bounds, and it's another Cedar Rapids throw in. Has Cedar Rapids lost a game in the Midwest Premier League? Or
No, right now they're undefeated.
Undefeated in the Midwest Premier League. It's a hot one today. Probably about 95 on the turf. It's got to be well over 100. Both teams have quite a few subs. Junction FC does have a few more. We'll see if they can take that to their advantage. Ball comes in. Cedar Rapids playing it backwards. Tries to play the ball in. Lays it back. Gets it cleared. Looks like Jimmy Barnes gets on the ball. Nope. Turns back to Cedar Rapids. Looks to play wide, but there's no one there. But he's still going to get to it maybe and save it. And it's out for a Cedar Rapids throw. Last time when these two teams met, Junction FC scored first, and then quickly Cedar Rapids equalized, and the game ended in a 1-1 draw. Throw in by Cedar Rapids into the middle, cleared out of there by Zach Batista. Koplinski picks it up, looks to get it out to Fry, but it's won by Cedar Rapids. Inferno, that's Batista with the ball coming up the left flank. Kyle Johnson trying to make a run to get in behind. Batista beats one. Plays the ball in, just behind Johnson. And out to the Cedar Rapids midfielder who turns and looks to see if he can go forward. He plays it out wide. Nice defense there by Andres Guzman. And Cedar Rapids looks like maybe they can just play and build a little bit out of the back here. Looks high to their striker. Ball in behind, but it's going to be picked up by Owen Sin. Sin plays it out wide to Batista. Got a little room on the flank there. He wants to go forward, plays into Koplinski. Back out to Cam Fry. Over to Batista. They've got some player out here wide if they can get it switched. That's Vincent out here wide. And they get it over to Vincent. Got some room, some real estate to go forward. Tries to play a ball to Cabase, but turns it over. And Cedar Rapids picks up the ball, finds some combinations in the midfield, and gets out to their outside right back. Plays the ball into the striker. Good defense again by Guzman.
Yeah, Andres Guzman's going to have a tough day today with number 22. Looks like it'll be a physical battle between those two, but he's doing a good job so far, keeping him, making sure he's playing the ball backwards or he's winning the ball against that player in that duel.
22's Mbake for Cedar Rapids. They've looked to play a couple times into his feet. Guzman's been on him. Cedar Rapids switches it back to their goalkeeper. Goes back to where he came from. Junction pressing fairly high up the field here. See if they can keep that up in this heat. Definitely is creating some big spaces between the lines though.
Yeah, last game they did a really good job making sure to press Pearl City so they could win the ball higher up the field. Now again, we'll see what it is with the heat. It was hot last game. It's even hotter now.
Oh, finds the ball wide. We got a 2v2 here. That's Botti on him. Botti goes down. Looks like there's going to be no foul. He wins the ball.
Great tackle.
Oh, now Botti gets clipped from behind. They call a foul, but he's down. Let's hope he's not injured. Looks like he maybe got stepped on the heel there.
Yeah, Botti does a great job putting his body on the line to make sure no one gets past him.
Big center back is one possession. Junction doesn't have a lot of depth today. So, ball into Fry, but he turns it over. Inferno comes out wide. Forward checks in, lays it back. They find the ball into their striker again, 22, Mubake. So far, it seems like Cedar Rapids had a little more of the ball than Junction. Junction, both times, or when they get the ball, they tend to have turned it over here in the first, second pass. But Johnson does get to that. Out on the left flank, 1v1 with the defender. He comes inside. It's a left-footed shot and easily saved by the Cedar Rapids keeper.
It's good. Junction's getting higher up the field, being able to test that keeper early on.
Vincent in a foot race here with the Inferno player off the goalie's kick. Nice play by Vincent. Can't get on the ball though. Inferno picks up the loose ball. Junction just seems to be maybe a step behind to the loose balls here in the midfield.
Yeah, they haven't been able to establish that, time of possession that they had last game. Junction really had a great time moving the ball between their back line, just letting Pearl City have to drop really deep into their back line, and they were really patient to find those opportunities. I think that's going to be a different game today.
There's a ball into Kabase down the line. It's a shove, no foul called. Can he hold it up? He does. Finds the ball back into Vincent. He's got an opportunity to serve, but finds the ball into Jimmy Bars in the box. Serves right on his keeper save. That'll be a corner for Junction. First good chance for Junction FC there.
Great job by Spencer Vincent, finding that ball into the half space into Jimmy Bars, making that run. That's an excellent pass, and it's a dangerous opportunity there because the keeper has to make a decision to cover that front post or look for players that are coming in to crash the box.
Let's see if Junction can get somebody on this corner kick. Low driven front post ball, and one didn't get past that first defender. Batista tries the challenge, but he gets turned, and Inferno's got it, doesn't. And then Junction wins it back, plays a nice ball back to Botti just to establish possession. And now we have to Vincent. See if Junction can keep a little ball here and be patient and see if they can break down the Inferno defense, which is nice and compact right now behind the ball.
Yeah, keeping the ball is vital right now in this heat.
Another bad turnover there. Plays it through to 11. He's got Mbake here. 1v1 battle against Botti, who breaks it up. Mbake back on the ball though. Looks like it's going to go out for the Junction goal kick.
Yep.
Yeah, Junction goal kick.
So again, if Junction can start to establish some time with possession, that's going to help them save some legs in this game, especially with this heat.
Yeah, I think the team with the ball definitely make the defense move, make the defense move a little, chase a little defending, don't get back so easily. Play it out short to Guzman, who goes out wide. To Batista, he's got Kaplinski in the middle, he tries to play too. He's got heavy pressure though, back to Batista. And Cedar Rapids really locking down into that corner there, putting pressure on a little higher up the field and causes another Junction turnover. Finds the ball into the midfield. Turns and looks. You can see why the Inferno have not lost a game in the Midwest Premier League. Nice, good, strong team here. There's a ball in, another ball to Mbake. I think that's going to... Ooh, and there's a nice shot, a save by Sin.
Great save by Owen.
I think whoever's guarding Mbake up top for Inferno is going to have their hands full today. It looks like a couple times we've seen Bodie have to take him, and Guzman had him a couple times. I think he's definitely...
Yeah, they're going to have to make sure to track him at all times because Looks like they look to play off him a lot in this game. That was a great strike by the Cedar Rapids player there. I mean, that's hard to do, and he made that look really easy.
And now it seems like they play a lot of balls into Mubaki's feet, and he's a big guy, can hold those guys off, get some runners off him. Now Johnson with the ball, switches the fields in. We've got Kabase 1v1 out here with the right back. Kabase looks to play back into Vincent. He's got real estate, looks to serve a ball in. Johnson with the run, can he get on it? Oh, he gets a head on it, but it's just wide.
And he's actually offside.
Oh, and he's offsides too. Most of the best attacks have came down this right flank for Junction FC. 2 times we played the ball back into Vincent and had a service in, and then the ball played into Jimmy Bars on the run.
Mm-hmm.
Not a good goal, not a good kick by the Inferno goalkeeper. Almost a turnover, and Inferno just plays safe and clears it out wide. Ten minutes in, both teams have both had some chances. No one's really completely established control of the game so far. It's kind of been back and forth. We'll see as the half goes on, the heat, the game maybe slows down a little bit. Right now it's been pretty back and forth.
Luckily there's a bit of a breeze today, but you don't really feel much cold breeze today.
Yeah, it's a 95 degree breeze. It's like we got a foul or an offside or something. Inferno with a free kick. They sit their center back and to see if they can build out. Kaplinski tries to win it. Vincent wins it, finds Kaplinski, lays it off to Jimmy Bars. He tries to find Kabasi out wide, but Kabasi's still working at it. And then it go off for a Junction throw. Don't know if Junction has anyone with a big throw, but that would be a good place for it. Bars with the ball. Serves in. Low post, Kyle Johnson! Oh!
Off the crossbar.
Nice run there by Kyle Johnson to get in front of his defender, and Jimmy Bars to see that. Great chance there for Junction. Inferno wins the ball, plays back into their defense. Back to finds their central midfielder, looks to find that switch out wide. I think that's not going to get anything done there. And Owen Sen comes out to collect the ball. Sen looks around and measures what he has, picks it up, tells his teammates to get up and in. Looks like he's going to punt one here. Owen Sen plays at DePaul University. First game he started for Junction FC here. He's been away at school, now he's back. That's Edmondson with the ball and plays it out wide to Vincent. Oh, turns it over to Inferno here. 3v3 if they counter. Nice tackle again by Guzman.
Well done by Guzman to put pressure on that.
And Edmondson finds the out to Kaplinski. He's over to Fry. And Fry plays the ball through to Johnson. The Inferno defender just gets a foot on it to put it out of bounds for a Junction throw. Our 2 ball boys today have to cover, each one covering a whole half the field. We're going to get a workout for these 2 guys.
They deserve a Gatorade after this for sure.
Yeah, they're definitely going to get man of the match maybe. Inferno, there's that ball to Mbake.
Again, Andres Guzman, excellent job. Putting a lot of pressure on him there, causing a lot of problems for Mbake.
Definitely been all over him, but they definitely play into him. Kabase lays it back. Vincent. I just feel like Cedar Rapids has a lot of space in the midfield. Another good step there by Guzman to win the ball. Finds the ball. As the ball breaks lines to Jimmy Bars, but we only have Kyle Johnson forward. Really didn't have any options, so he has to go back with it. And they keep possession though.
Now can they keep it? Let's move the ball. And see if they can move the Cedar Rapids team a bit, find a better opportunity, and slow the game down a bit for themselves.
Jimmy Bars tries to make a deep line run in behind, flicks it to Johnson, and the Rapids player gets Inferno gets a foot on it.
And we have a foul there.
Oh, foul. That was a dangerous play. High kick.
Foul about 25 yards out.
If it was a high boot, this should be an indirect kick from here. Let's see if Junction can do something with the opportunity. Looks like we got Grant Koplinski and Jimmy Bars over the ball. A slew of players off to the left there.
This might be a direct free kick.
Looks like Koplinski's just going to go over the ball. Jimmy Bars comes out here to the right side of the wall. Could slot a ball through to him because unless that defender can break off the wall and get him, but there's no one covering him right now. And Koplinski with the shot over the wall gets blocked. I think Bars is going to get it before it goes out of bounds. He does. Serves it in. Oh, and we have a collision of two Junction players. Looks like that's Batista
and Jake Edmondson. Collided there.
Collision there.
And they're both recovering back.
Cedar Rapids with the throw to play in again to Mbake. He's got Guzman draped all over him and plays the ball back, and Sen picks it up. Sen plays it to Bodie. Not a lot of pressure from Cedar Rapids. We can break lines there to Kabasi. He turns. Doesn't have a lot to go forward to though. Has to go backwards. And we find a ball to Kablinski. He's got some real estate to go forward. Finds a ball into Jimmy Bars again. We found Jimmy Bars a lot in that midfield. He plays the ball out wide to Kabasi. Is he going to save it? No, it's going to go out of bounds. Definitely can break lines and find that higher ball into Jimmy Bars. Looks like he's playing more as an attacking midfielder today.
Yeah, usually he's playing a bit more deeper role in the center mid there.
I feel like the last game I watched, he was playing more of like a holding midfielder, but today he's a little higher. There's Fry with the ball. He's got Batista out wide. Batista coming down the left flank. He cuts into his right foot. Serves not a great ball. It's picked up by Inferno. And, another battle there with Guzman and Mbake, but Mbake's going to get it now. They got weak side. They got a runner. He's wide open. If they can find him, I think that's off. Yes, it is. Boy, they had a runner coming down the left flank. If they'd have found him, he was in and onside.
Yes, Junction was definitely in trouble there if they found him. Now, that was a big transition moment with Andres Guzman kind of getting caught up in it there. They got to make sure to be careful because Cedar Rapids has shown they definitely could cause problems if they weren't caught offside there.
Bosley with heavy pressure on him, shielding the player off. Has to play it back to Vincent. There's tight space there. They got out of it though, but we turned it. Mbake lays it back into the center midfielder. Back to the Cedar Rapids center back. Finds Mbake again. I guess it's Mbake. There's a service in, and Owen sinks off his line, but him and Boti don't communicate. Or Boti doesn't realize he's coming, so he takes it and clears it. Cam Fry with pressure. It's going to go off for a Junction FC throw-in. I feel like Kabaze and Fry are getting tucked back a lot when they're coming out, and it's really leaving Kyle Johnson kind of forward by himself.
And Kyle can create chances if there's enough space behind that back line, but I don't think they're definitely leaving less space behind them compared to Pearl City last game.
With the big switch here to Vincent. Vincent's got a lot of real estate to go forward if he wants to. Kyle Johnson's making a check. We got a deep line run from Grant Kowinski, but we don't find Edmondson. That was a turnover, but Kyle Johnson wins it. Jimmy Bars on it, finds the through ball into Koplinski. Oh, but he's offsides. That was close. Cedar Rapids plays the ball out wide here. Finds the center back. He's got a lot of room to go forward. Finds another ball to the other center midfielder back. A lot of room for Cedar Rapids to build here. Inferno finds that ball into Mubake's feet again. He's got Guzman on him, doubled him. Guzman battling, swipes, but misses it. Again, he's still got the ball. And Bote wins it. Bote finds the ball out early to Jimmy Bars. Bars looks to find Johnson wide, but he thinks he got fouled. The ref doesn't call it. And Rapids look to play again.
A lot of Junction FC players warming up right now. Actually, the whole bench is getting ready here, but obviously they may not be going in, but it's good to keep the guys warm.
Inferno seems to be very patient. Plays into their midfield, finds some nice combinations through their midfield. Both teams are starting, you can tell, we're 20 minutes in and both teams are starting to look a little tired.
We'll definitely be taking a water break here shortly, I would expect.
Definitely a water break in the next minute or two, I would guess. Go a ball in with a lot of space, but it doesn't get a great first touch to be able to turn.
Look at that right wing. He wants the ball.
There's definitely some space between the Junction midfield line and their back line where they can find some balls into that pocket of space, and they've had some success with that. But they turn it over, and we play back to Sen. Plays out to Cam Fry. Cam Fry comes up the left flank. He's got quite a bit of room, but I'm not sure he's got a lot of options out there. But he does beat him with the dribble. Just feel like that's a little too straight. Bars with the ball. He gets it out wide to Fry. We got a chance. He's got Kyle Johnson in the middle. Onto Johnson's feet. Onto his left foot. He's got a good left foot. A shot, a save. Nice save by the Cedar Rapids keeper. Kyle Johnson didn't get everything on that he probably wanted to. Kyle does have a very proficient left foot, although he's not really a left-footed player.
I will say, when you look at the stats, I wish we had some, but if you really think about the stats, shots on target, shots on goal.
Got a nice little tangle here in the ref. I don't think he's calling anything.
Nope, nothing.
He just says two guys tangled up, play on.
But as I was saying, I think Junction FC has had the most shots in this game. They've definitely challenged the keeper more than the one save that Owen Senna was called to make. It was a great shot by Cedar Rapids.
I would agree. It seems like Inferno's had more of the ball, but Junction's had more of the shots. Play the ball out wide to Batista. He finds the ball into Edmondson. He's got some pressure. Batista wins it back. Scrapping battle there. We're going to get a call on Batista. Rapids will have a chance to serve a ball in here from the right flank. Number 9, Gabe Chapa, will be taking this kick for the Inferno. Serves it. Inferno player gets a touch on it. Boti gets a head on it. Vincent putting some pressure, comes off Vincent, going to be a throw in for Cedar Rapids. And we're at the water break.
Gonna stop the clock here just to make sure we have something similar. Obviously, the referees in this league, they call the time, so we will go past 45 minutes in this half. But the clock's there just for your reference.
22 minutes in, we're 0-0, Junction FC and Cedar Rapids Inferno.
It's a great time to show the table here. So just taking a look at this table, we've got Cedar Rapids Inferno, played 5 games, 13 points top of the table. You have Junction FC down with 5 after 4 games in 6th place. So if Junction wins this game, they can move up into 5th place above Club Atletico, who have played, well, it will be 2 games in hand after this in front of Junction. Pearl City and Junction FC have both played the least amount of games in the league. And as our league is scheduled by the clubs, you're not going to have, you know, the same games played by everyone week in and week out. So it'll be entertaining to see where Junction ends up in this table.
Last game out, Junction got their first win in club history. That was against CISA, is that right?
Nope, Pearl City.
Pearl City.
A 4-2 win with Kyle Johnson scoring 2 goals. And what we thought was 2 goals for Dane Taylor actually might have been only a goal for Dane Taylor, but it was his debut and an own goal as well to secure that win. We'll see if this is the first home game actually that Junction can play a team without a red card.
That's right. Every visiting team's had a red card so far in our home games.
So we'll see if the Cedar Rapids can break that record.
Looks like the coach is doing a little bit of coaching during this water break as well. I wouldn't be surprised to see one of these coaches at least putting some subs in here shortly. Just with this heat, get some of these starters a short break before halftime, maybe the next 10-15 minutes, get some subs in at most, maybe 10 minutes. We'll see. And play will resume here short in just a minute. Cedar Rapids will start with a throw-in. And the ball comes into Mbake. Win by Botti there. Back to Kaplinski. He turns. Picks his head up. Gets it nicked by the Rapids player. And now Inferno with the ball. Plays the ball backwards to their center back. They're nice and content just to play it, and Junction's not going to push up and put a lot of pressure on here. There's that ball into Mbake again. Bodie on him, and they play it backwards. They've been able to find his feet, but they haven't been able to do much after they find his feet. He's had to, had somebody playing on him. He hasn't been able to find a runner. There's another ball into his feet. Again, he gets pressure. Oh, he turns, gets the ball through, and back. Plays it out wide. And Cedar Rapids plays back to the center back. Plays it across the other. Oh, this could get picked off. Oh, Kabase got blocked there a little bit, and I think we're going to get a foul call on Kabase. He kind of got screened by the Inferno player before that. I think he could have picked that ball off possibly and turned it over.
Yeah, if he wouldn't have ran into that player, definitely could have picked that off, I think.
I don't know if that foul was possibly just some frustration even that he got.
Right now, in for Junction FC, number 15, Mitch Coughlin, and number 21, Vince Kester.
Mitch Coughlin will go up top and replace Kyle Johnson. Vince Kester will go in the midfield and replace Jake Edmondson. Cedar Rapids plays it wide. Batista there. It's going to go out for Inferno throwing.
It's good to hear the Junction's taking advantage of the large bench that they have today. Getting some subs in early. Hopefully they can keep some fresh legs throughout the entire match.
Yeah, it seems like it would be in the coach's advantage if you got a fresh player like these guys on the field are gonna wear down. Inferno with the throw, plays into Mbake. He's got pressure. Oh, he turns, shoots it, but it goes into the side netting. Spencer Vincent with the ball, looks to build out, and finds it to Cabase. He looks. He's looking to throw the ball in. Throws it long to Kester. Kester's usually a pretty hard worker in the midfield. Maybe can change the game. Oh, a ball. But Bodie wins it. Ebenezer Bodie comes out with the ball, breaks up the field. He's got Cabase wide. Plays it into him. Mitch Coughlin makes... I thought he was going to make a run to the corner, but doesn't. Cabase looks to play in. Finds Kablinski with a turn. Nice turn. Finds it to Fry to Bars. Over to McCoughlin. He gets pinched off by the Cedar Rapids defender. Then he gets taken down, but ref says get up.
No call. Great play by Junction FC. Building up, playing that ball quickly to break down that back line and find Mitch through.
And Kablinski had a nice turn. Had a defender on his back, kind of shielded him off, turned, found that ball into Fry, then found that little slotted ball in. Inferno plays out. Uh-oh. Important for Guzman just to play that safe there because he was 2v1 if he'd lost that ball.
Well done by Andres Guzman to clean that up. Andres Guzman, this is his current college, Millikan University. He will be a senior next year in the master's program. You also got another player on the bench that plays here at Millikan University, Chase Mandro. And from Decatur, Illinois, you also have Vince Kester, who came into the game. A lot of, I guess we call homegrown players. And as we've said multiple times throughout this, a lot of Central Illinois players play on this team. You got players from Decatur, Champaign, Bloomington, Peoria. So a lot of players come from all over, and it's a big commitment for them to be a part of this team, traveling about 40 minutes at least once a week to practice.
And Bolte tries to play the ball in there behind to Coughlin, who just shields off by 20. Looks like 20 is Tristan Vasquez for Cedar Rapids. Coughlin's a physical, fast player. Number 4, Brian Bassinger.
We'll announce that once they make their sub.
Junction FC with the ball. Vincent to Cabase. He plays it through to Vincent. I think it's going to ride out for a goal kick.
And we will have our subs now. In for Cedar Rapids. Number 4, Brian Bassinger. Okay.
And it'll be a Cedar Rapids goal kick. And the goalkeeper pushes them up and in. Another big kick, well over midfield.
Batista's going to get on it, brings it down, tries to play it to Cam Fry. There's that ball into Mbake. He's got Bodie all over him. Cedar Rapids got to run on the outside here if he gets through. Guzman gets a foot on it. Mbake with the ball. And Grant Kowalski comes out of there, finds a high ball to Mitch Coughlin. Coughlin tries to lay it back to Jimmy Bars, but it's not successful. And we turn over and go the other way for Inferno. Inferno plays the ball out wide. They've got a couple runners in the box. They can get a service. Nice defense there by Batista. Definitely stayed right in front of him. Wouldn't have let him get that service off and then won the ball and put it out for a throw-in. Nice job by Zach Batista. Cedar Rapids, that's a big throw there. No one to get to it. I think that surprised Junction a little bit. I think it surprised his own team. They had nobody in there for it. And Joyce Kabasi with the ball. He looks to play to Vince Kester. Vince hasn't been on the, just subbed in a few minutes ago. First time on the ball, really. Finds a nice switch wide to Batista. Finds it back into Cam Fry. He's got Vince Kester in the midfield. He wants to switch through him, but he plays back to Andres Guzman.
A lot of space in this midfield if Junction FC can find it.
Definitely. Cedar Rapids setting a little deeper line with their back four, which gives some space in between in that midfield, some pockets of space. There's the ball to Kabasi. He can drop that to Kester, which he does. And Kester tries to one time at the bars, but Inferno gets a foot on it. Kester to Vincent. There's Kester. And Bodie wins the ball. Finds a switch to Batista. Batista with lots of room out on the left flank there. Cam Fry starts to make a run to the corner. Inferno wins it.
Looks like Junction FC has some subs coming in.
Looks like Junction's at least got 3 subs coming up to come in.
In this league, you have 3 windows to sub each half. So this is Junction FC's second window, and it's their 5th sub out of 7 for the half.
Inferno's coming in here against Guzman. Guzman stands him up, steals it. Inferno players down, but we got no call, and we go the other way. The game's definitely starting to get a little strung out here now. You've got some lines both sides. Backs for Junction not really getting up too fast. Forwards not getting back, and so we've got starting to get a lot of space. You can tell the game's starting to get tired as we get into the 30th minute here. Or sorry, 35th minute.
Yeah, something big could happen in this next 10 minutes because this game is getting so strung out.
I think Junction's going to come with 4 when they get an opportunity here. Switch from the Inferno. Cam Fry blocks it, and it's out for an Inferno throwing. Call! He wants it there. That was just outside the box, so it would not have been a PK. Get a ball played into Coughlin. Got somebody else back, but he plays a nice quick ball into Abdul. Just subbed in the game. Back to Coughlin. Coughlin's got a lot of pace. Plays a ball across. There's just nobody there, and that's going to go out. I think it's going to, it does go out for the Cedar Rapids goal kick.
Nice energy there from the subs.
Yeah, the subs, definitely.
Right away, that's good to hear. See if they can use that to their advantage in the next 10 minutes.
Abdul gets his first touch of the game and immediately finds the little ball through to Coughlin to put him in behind there.
This is Abdul's first game for Junction FC. I called up to the roster this past week after joining training with the boys, guys.
Ball from the goalkeeper all the way to the goalkeeper. Send with the ball and plays it out wide here to Flanell. Flanell picks his head up and sees if he can find a ball. And we find Kablinski in the middle. Nice and patient. Back to Bodie. And he finds it back out to Flanell on this right flank. Kabasi gets stepped in front of, but it goes out still for a Junction FC throw. On to Coughlin off his chest, tries to turn around Duel. So now pressuring the Inferno player. They find it into their midfield. Mitch Coughlin steals it. Abdullah picks it up. He gets grabbed and drugged down. We're going to get a foul.
That might be a
I
card.
think he's going to his pocket. He's got the yellow out. Yes, it's going to be a card for the Inferno player. Abdullah definitely stole it and was getting ready to go the other way until he got grabbed and drugged down.
That is what you call a smart foul.
Yeah, definitely a smart foul because that was going to be a good chance for Junction.
Cedar Rapids isn't out of it quite yet. Free kick coming up.
It's like we're going to have Kaplinski and Abdul over the ball. I think Mitch Coughlin's a dangerous head here if we can find him.
Agreed.
Looks like they got about 3 guys holding on to him there in the box.
Junction FC's found his head once this season already at home.
Kaplinski looks to serve the ball in, plays it up. Can't win the first ball. Kester's going to get to the second ball. He's got 2 or 3 defenders out there on him. He tries to take them, but turns it over deep in the corner there. Abdullah pressuring, and I think, did he win?
Pressure. No call.
No, he's got it. Oh, the AR has his flag up. I guess it was out of bounds.
Out of bounds or a foul?
It looks like it's a...
On the ground.
Is it on the ground?
That's interesting. Usually the...
No, it's a throw.
Okay. Great pressure by Abdul, though.
Yeah, he's definitely stepped into this game and given some energy to the Junction midfield. Plays long. Goes out wide to Flanell. He can pick his head up and look. He's got no pressure. What's he going to do with it? Plays it to Kabasi, who fakes and then turns. And it's going to go off for a Junction throw. Flanell with the throw. Flanell to Abdul. Abdul turns him. Plays it to Coughlin. Coughlin back out wide to Flanell. Flanell plays it into Kabasi. He gets bumped, goes down, but no foul. Tells him to get up. Plays long. Bodie's going to win that. Serves it back in. And Kester wins the next ball. And we played ping pong with our heads.
Cedar Rapids has another player coming in.
Cedar Rapids has got 10 out here on the left flank.
For 15 from Cedar Rapids coming in.
Oh, bad ball. That's just tired right there. Tired legs. Works to get to it, but it goes out for the Junction FC throw-in. Brendan Fennell going to throw the ball in here for Junction.
We have a sub. In for Cedar Rapids. Number 15, Wade Momini.
Aiden Sandoval subbed in a few minutes ago. We haven't been able to call his name much. Maybe we can find that ball out wide. Abdul on the ball.
A lot of Junction FC's attack has come down this right flank with Joyce Cabeza.
We play into Coughlin. He's just getting road shielded 20 by... and Coughlin gets landed on his head.
The other way.
It's coming out, but the player landed right on Coughlin's head, so...
He might have had a cleat to the head there once they collided.
Definitely going to have him checked, I would guess, for a head injury, but maybe not. Definitely holding the back of his head. I don't know if he got a cleat. It kind of looked like the Cedar Rapids player fell and just kind of landed right on his head.
Yeah, so hopefully he's all right. No blood there.
Got under 4 minutes probably to go in this half. Kester wins it. There's the first touch for Sandoval.
We said this game's getting really spread again, so there's a lot of chances for opportunities here.
And I feel like this second half is definitely going to be a battle of attrition, which team can keep going. Coughlin has just been battling with these guys. They're all over him. And the Inferno player wins it, finds a ball up high, but I think we're going to get a foul on Coughlin.
Very physical game. Mitch Coughlin upset. I mean, I kind of agree with him. They've been all over him just as much. It's definitely got to be frustrating.
The Inferno have done a nice job on him, though. They get their body in front of him and just between him and the ball, and he's got pace, but he really can't do anything because the defender's just got his body between him.
Agreed. They've done a very good job keeping him at bay.
He's still holding his head. I don't know if he's almost like he keeps looking to see if he's bleeding.
I'm sure there was a bit of a sting to the back of the head there.
And it's going to be a Junction throw. Who is that throwing the ball in?
That's Dane Taylor.
Oh, Dane Taylor. Okay. Dane Taylor subbed in just a minute ago, so he's playing left back. He subbed in for Zach Batista. We got Brendan Fennell on the right back, subbed in for Spencer Vincent. Dane Taylor with the throw to Coughlin, who heads it back to Kester, and it goes out. Be a Inferno throw-in. Inferno with the throw. And it's going to go off for a Junction throw. Dane Taylor with the throw. In the last few minutes, no team's really been able to establish control of the ball. It's kind of back and forth.
Agreed.
Abdullah finds the ball out to Fennell. He's got some real estate. Finds the ball to Kabase. He's got a defender on him. Can he get turned? He does. Finds Kablinski. Kablinski with some pressure. He looks to find the wide. We got a guy wide if you can find him. That's Dane Taylor out there. Not able to find him, though. Sandoval was pointing at him, trying to get him to see him.
I think Vince Kester might have wanted a foul there. I don't think the player necessarily played the ball in the first place. Definitely just ran into Vince, but
I'll tell you what, I've enjoyed the battle these guys have had between Brody and Guzman against 22 Ubake for Inferno. That has been a battle of those guys.
It's been a very physical battle in this game between both sides.
Yeah. They've kind of felt the same way. They've battling Coughlin up top there. Turnover. Plays it out. I think Guzman's going to get to it and just plays it safe out of bounds. Should be into extra time here shortly. So not much time left. I don't know how much extra we'll play. Inferno with the ball attacking. There's maybe a steal by... Oh, Kester pressured him, gets drugged down.
Looks like we have a foul.
And we're going to get another card. Second card for Inferno. Guzman will look to play the ball in here for Junction. Again, we're into stoppage time here, so not much time left. We did stop the clock for the water break, so we don't have that time to add. Ball into Taylor. Taylor down the line, but no one's making the run there, and it's going to go out for an Inferno goal kick. Big kick by the Cedar Rapids goalkeeper. Oh, that's a handball. He got it. Came off his thigh and hit that hand.
Unlucky there for Cedar Rapids.
Yeah, definitely unlucky. Ball into Kabase. He's got a lot of pressure. Kester gets out of that, but loses it. Oh, it goes right back to Abdullah. Can we get one last chance here before the half? Abdullah with some defender. He's a little shifty at the ball there, yeah. Tries to find Kaplinski out wide, but Kester's going to steal that on the back into Kaplinski. Got some pressure. Kester wins it. He's got an opportunity here. Finds Abdul. Just can't get anything out of it. Oh, Kester tries to slide. Oh, nice step by Bodie. And that looks like that's the end of the first half. So first half, we go to halftime with a 0-0 tie between Cedar Rapids Inferno and Junction FC.
Well, a 15-minute break here.
And we're back here for the second half of the match. Cedar Rapids starts with the ball. Doesn't look like Junction FC made any subs there at the half. Same guys that ended the half are still on the field. Inferno, ball taken away by Brennan Fennell there, finding Vince Kester. Back over to Kaplinski. Out wide to Sandoval. The second half of the match. Not sure who Sandoval was playing there, but I think he thought he had an overlap and run, but plays it out of bounds. Kester wins it, finds an early ball to Kaplinski back into the feet of Coughlin. Abdullah picks it up. He finds it out wide to Sandoval again. Sandoval cuts inside, finds over to Kester. Kester splits two defenders, gets the ball out wide to Kabase. Kabase not with a good touch there, and it goes out of bounds. Inferno will start with a throw-in. Goes up tall. Mbake gets past Bodie. Guzman comes in with a slide tackle and wins it. To Kaplinski. He's got Sandoval out wide. Looks to find the split ball into Coughlin. Inferno are able to win that and play it out of bounds, and it'll be a throw-in for Junction FC. Back to Dane Taylor. Oh, he finds a split to Coughlin.
Looks like he'll be offside there.
I was offside. I say Abdul was making a run there. Guzman wins it. Bodie looks to play out wide, but it goes out of bounds. Be an Inferno throw-in. Ebenezer Bodie plays it up, tries to find Coughlin. The center back steps in front, but now Kaplinski wins it. He's going the other way. He looks to find the ball in behind. Just can't get that ball in behind those backs. Bodie all over Mbake. Mbake, nice battle there. Back to Mbake. He turns, hits the shots, and Owen Sin's got that covered. Plays it out wide to Fennell. We got a player from Cedar Rapids down. I don't know if he has a cramp. Looks like I'll play the ball out so he can get some attention. Looks to me like it's, I don't know, might be a cramp, might be a pulled muscle. Looks like they're going to put a sub on for him. Number 16, Callum McKenna with the injury for Inferno.
See who's coming on in this. Number is that?
Let's see.
15?
Yeah, Wadi.
In for Cedar Rapids, number 15, Wade Momini.
Turnover. Oh, the ball's in here to Inferno. Back. Guy down, wins it. Inferno with the shot. It's blocked by Junction. Had a bad turnover there playing out from the back. Into Sandoval. Finds Kaplinski. He turns. Tries to find a ball in high to Coughlin, but just gets blocked by his own player. Now Sandoval picks it up. He looks to find the ball into Kabase. He was not able to connect that. And Fennell has the ball. Finds the ball to Abdul. Sandoval tries to win it. Goes to Kester. Kester with some pressure. Looks to just play simple out wide out of that. Ball into Dane Taylor, finds the ball into Coughlin. Doesn't quite get a good first touch. He definitely had some space there if he could have gotten a good first touch. And Cedar Rapids now with the ball. Plays into the midfield. Guzman with the pressure. Able to get the Sandoval, blocked by Cedar Rapids. They've got a potentially chance, but no. Game definitely feels a little slower right now. Out to Taylor.
Agreed.
Seems like both teams were able to connect one or two passes and then it turns over. Cedar Rapids back to the goalkeeper who goes big. He looks out wide on the left flank. Kester gets a head on it. And Flanell gets a head on it. And Bodie puts it out of bounds for an Inferno throw-in. Ebenezer Bodie's still down. He possibly has I think he's complaining to the referee that he got cleated possibly there. Bodie clears it there, but I think he kicked the Junction player. Maybe, I'm not. That looks like Fennell maybe who's down.
It is Flanell.
He got a boot in the stomach, but I think it was from his own team. When we restart, it'll be a Inferno throw-in deep in Junction FC's end. Kester with the clearance. Bossie's pressuring. Not much happening here in the second half. Just the game kind of being played in the middle. Ooh, there's a Inferno player, wins the ball over Kabassi's back. Kester on the ball. Looks like they're calling for an out of bounds, and it's back to an Inferno throw-in. Kester not happy there. Didn't believe the ball was out. Kabassi wins the turnover on the back touch. Abdul, he's got some space. Inferno player sticks a foot in, gets a toe on it there, pokes it free. Back to Inferno, goes the other way. They've got and a nice turnover by Sandoval. Plays it early to Coughlin. Sandoval back to Coughlin. There's Coughlin chasing here. I don't think he's going to be able to get to that ball, and it's going to be again an Inferno goal kick. Neither team really able to get a lot of many good chances here. Really any chances here in the second half so far in the first 9 minutes. Guzman with the win there. Nice job. Ball to Bodie and Mubaka challenging. Fennell shielding it, wanting Sin to come get it, but he doesn't, and Fennell turns it out wide.
Great decision there by Brendan Flanell to get away from danger. Could have been kind of ugly if he would have played it backwards there, but that's a seconds decision there, so good decision by him.
Mubaka, though, he's got it dropped to, has to turn, doesn't get a good, clean first touch to get a shot, and we get a clearance there from Junction.
It's like we have a Junction sub already.
Might be coming for Kabassi. He hasn't been out of the game yet. Out on the wing there. Sandoval with the ball. Oh, not a good play in. Turns it over. Wins it back, though, with the... Oh. Abdullah pressed back there. He's not, doesn't believe he fouled, but the ref does call a foul on him.
Did we already make that sub, or we're making it now?
We're making it right now. Looks like Batista and Cam Fry will be coming in for Junction.
There's a bit of confusion on this sub here.
I'm not
Okay,
sure
here they
what-
come.
Looks like Sandoval's coming off and Dane Taylor's coming off.
In for Junction FC, number 8, Zach Batista. At number 7, Cameron Fry.
And I was wrong there. I thought maybe Abase would be coming off, but it wasn't. It was Aiden Sandoval who came off for Cam Fry. Play a ball in. Bodie wins it again. Bodie has won a lot of balls back there. Him and Guzman both. Abdul with the ball. Plays it back. Hanel into Kester. A turnover right there in a dangerous spot right in the middle of the field. And he's on. And Sen with the save.
Great save by Owen Sen. He was off his line there, too.
He plays it out wide early to Batista. He finds the ball into Fry. He saves it. To Guzman. Guzman plays a bigger ball up to Coughlin, who handles it off his chest. He could turn. Lays it back to Fry, but I think it's going to be out of bounds for an Inferno throw-in. Someone needs to tell Coughlin he had a lot of space there. He could have turned. Bake and Bodie going at it again. Now their feet are tangled up as they try to get up, but luckily neither guy gets too worked up. Get up nice and clean. Ball out to Cabase, and we've got Zach Batista out here on the left flank that's wide open if they can find that switch ball. Looks like there's Guzman trying to find it. Not the best ball played in, though.
Yeah, looking for that one. You got to find it. Unfortunately, now they've got to get back in.
Right idea, just better execution there. Kester steps, but pokes in. Kaplinski comes back and wins it. Back into Fennell, who plays it back to Sen. Sen to Fennell. There's a ball into Kester. Kester Fennell. Oh, lay back by Coughlin. That was a good idea. Abdul is still on it. The little guy with a little center of gravity there. Inferno picks it up and goes the other way. Oh, nice move there by the Inferno player to his left foot for the shot. Sen has that covered. Fairly easy save for him.
I just feel as this game wears on, there's definitely going to be more and more space. Guys get tired here.
Yeah, definitely getting some bigger gaps between lines, but not a lot of guys moving a lot.
Mm-hmm.
Ball to Coughlin, but he loses it. Ooh, Batista comes in.
That's a late tackle, but he called advantage.
Nice sportsmanship by both guys there. And he does come back and call. He's going to give Batista a yellow card. "30 minutes to go here in the second half. It's like Junction has another sub up on 9. I think that might be Vincent, possibly.
Spencer Vincent.
Yeah, I think it's Spencer
Possibly,
Vincent.
that's what it looks like.
Batista, oh no, I'm sorry, that's Kaplinski tries to win it, finds it to Coughlin. Coughlin just cannot get a good, clean first touch.
Foul the other way, actually.
20, the
He
center
called
back.
a foul against Mitch Coughlin.
I think Mitch agrees with some of the calls he's had against him today, for sure. He's had 20 or one of those center backs just pretty much draped on him when he gets balls played in, but
It looks like we will have the sub right now. Spencer Vincent coming into the game for Junction FC. Number 5, Spencer Vincent. So Junction FC has already used 2 of its sub windows. There's only 1 sub window left for them, but they can make up to 4 subs in that window.
the Rapids looks to play it out wide of the right flank to 11. Got 2 defenders and drops it back. Not a lot of space to play into there, but blocked out by Cam Fry for a Inferno throw-in. Quick throw-in. These two teams played to a 1-1 draw the first time they matched up, and right now it feels like we might be playing to a 0-0 draw. And just as I say that, there's a good tackle by Guzman. Oh, and there's got to be a foul there on, yes, foul. Junction coming out.
I'll tell you what, Andres Guzman has done a really good job with his tackles in this game. Yeah, I remember back playing with him at Milliken his freshman year. He kind of was a pest, and he's gotten a lot better with his tackles. He's done a great job today.
Looks like Kabaze and Vincent underlaps on the inside. Back to Spencer Vincent. He's got heavy pressure on him and turns it over. Cedar Rapids. Good back pressure from Junction to win it back. Esther battling out there. Gets past him. Serves into Mbake. There's another tackle by Guzman. He's down. But there's no foul here. Not a great ball in. I think Batista's going to be able to shield that. And it's a goal kick.
Junction FC's definitely been on their defensive half for most of this second half. They haven't found a ton of opportunities into Mitch Coughlin to, get through there. And as you said, just like with Kyle Johnson, Mitch Coughlin seems to be kind of on an island by himself. The wingers are trying to get narrow, but they're having to deal with these outside backs. It seems like they're a little worried with those guys defensively. So in transition, they're playing a little bit deeper.
Mbake battling Guzman. There is going to be a foul there on Guzman. As Mbake got him turned, he grabbed the jersey a little bit, pulled him back, and ref gets the foul. I would think in this next window here, at some point, we're going to see Jimmy Bars come back in and Kyle Johnson, I guess.
Yeah, with 26 minutes left, you'd think it'd probably be in the next 10 or so, I would assume.
I feel like Junction's just not really been able to sustain a lot of attack, like you were saying, as much as they had earlier in the game. I wouldn't be surprised. Koplinski's played. Vincent finds the ball at Kabase. Dula bounces it back to Vincent. Gets some pressure. Just looks to play to the center backs and plenty of time here. Guzman picks his head up, finds it out to Batista. Batista tries to lay it into Kozlinski, but we turn it over. Try to find an early switch. I think that's going to go out of bounds. And it does for Junction FC throw-in. Vincent and Abdul Kabasi. Oh, and he gets dropped. I thought we might play advantage there, but he is going to call it. That was a pretty hard tackle. Unfortunately, that ball scooted through, and Kester was going to get on it, but the ref did call the foul. Bodie will start here. Restart the game for Junction. Looks like maybe we have Edmondson, Bars, and Kyle Johnson warming up.
That was 3 starters of this game, getting ready probably to go back in, I would assume.
Vincent turned it over but won it back. There's Kester. Switch from Bodie out here to Batista. Can't get to it. And Cedar Rapids. Outside back makes a deep run to come through there. And a ball in. I think Sin's going to easily get to that. And he plays out wide to Batista. Really, Coughlin's just up there pretty much by himself. Even if we find the ball into him like that, I don't know what he's going to do with it because he has nothing to play with it.
Agreed. They've got to try and get more players forward to support him.
Now we get a little something going here, but Kabase plays it to Vincent. He's got Coughlin in the middle, but he's got at least 3 defenders on him.
A couple runners crashing into the box there. If he could play a pass back to about the penalty spot, it looked like he had Cam Fry ready for a shot
Cam
as
Fry
well.
coming with the late run there.
Yeah, so.
But we did win a corner out of it, which is good. See if we can use this to our advantage to get on the board. 23 minutes to go in this half. Abdul's going to serve the ball. Deep ball. That's going to go out for a Junction throw as the Inferno player clears it. Plays it into Coughlin. Back to Batista. Back into Kaplinski. Odie plays it back to Sin.
Junction FC will have to reset here. Lots of guys on the back line ready for a long ball here.
Yeah. Owen Sin plays it, but it goes right to the Cedar Rapids goalkeeper. He pushes it out, see if he can put a long one to Sin. And they can play it back and forth.
Unfortunately, I wish Junction would try to do a little bit more with that. They decided to keep the ball, and then after that long pass, it kind of just fizzled out back to Cedar Rapids having possession. And it all started from that corner kick, so unfortunately it kind of feels like wasted possession there.
And we're at the water break.
So again, we'll take this opportunity to thank our sponsors. And you can catch them at the bottom left of your screen. We have Mid-State Tank and Briggs Republic. We thank Mid-State Tank for being the official kit partner and front sponsor for Junction FC. And Briggs Republic Dog Daycare and Forsyth for stepping up and supporting this new club in the community. And again, we can take a look at that graphic for the standings. And as it stands of this morning, you have Cedar Rapids Inferno at the top of the table with 13 points. 4 wins and a draw. They are still undefeated with a 10-plus goal difference. Followed by Ajax St. Louis with 3 games, wins, a draw, and 1 loss. AFC Columbia to follow them with 3 wins, a draw, and a loss. And St. Louis Stars also on 10 points. So we have 3 teams on 10 points there. Club Atletico, which is several games in hand on Junction and the rest of the Gateway Conference with 7 games. They've won 2, lost 5 on 6 points. We've got Junction FC there in 6th with 4 games played, 1 win, 2 draws, and 1 loss. And CISA with 5 games played, 1 win, 4 losses on 3 points. And Pearl City with no wins and 0 points. So again, quite a few games on in hand Junction FC has on the rest of the leaders of the table. So hopefully they can take advantage of that, find some wins here. It'd be especially great if we could find a win against Inferno, who's undefeated right now in this conference.
Yeah, Inferno has only drawn one game, and that was against Junction FC. And the way this one's playing out, it looks like we're playing to a draw. I really think the first team scores a goal here. One goal is probably going to win this game, possibly. Neither team really had a good chance here in the second half. Junction had some chances in the first half, but really hasn't created much at all in the second half.
And we're back after the water break.
Batista gets the ball out wide here. He's got Abdullah making a run, tries to find it into him, just a little ahead of him. Does look like Junction's going to be coming on with Jake Edmondson and Kyle Johnson both. Bodie wins that ball and plays it back to Sen. Hopefully Kyle Johnson can come in and give us a little bit of energy and maybe create some chances. He did have a couple chances in the first half for us.
Looks like Jimmy Bars is coming in as well.
Jimmy Bars is going to come in as well. Jimmy definitely had a lot of control of the midfield when he was in there too. So hopefully these guys have been out for probably 45 minutes. So hopefully they're some fresh legs. Oh, there's not a good ball played back. Mitch Coughlin gets on it, but he has unfortunately not sure who he was playing that to, or he really didn't have any runner. He doesn't. Yeah, he looked up, and I think he thought Cam Fry was making a run in the box there, but really wasn't. That was a decent chance, just not really able to use it.
Yep, and we will have Junction FC subs coming in. So let's make those announcements. In for Junction FC, number 9, Kyle Johnson. Number 6, Jimmy Bars. And number 14, Jake Edmondson. So with those subs coming in, that is Junction FC's last window for substitutions. So from here on out, these are the guys that they will play with for the last 20 minutes of the game.
Pretty big throw there by Vincent. Ball's in the box, bouncing around. Gets the ball. Bars got a foot on it. I think did it come off a Cedar Rapids player for a corner? No, it must have hit a Junction player.
Like hit a Junction player in the head there.
That might have been the first real opportunity Junction's had this half.
Agreed.
But it was a pretty decent one. I think if it doesn't hit that player, that shot may have had a chance. Cedar Rapids goalkeeper to play a long ball. Edmondson wins it. Ball into Mbake. Oh, he's got to be offside. The flag does not. The flag now goes up. I don't know if he was waiting to see if we're going to play VAR there or what, but that was a late flag. Don't really think the MWPL has a VAR system, but
I think we are the VAR system.
We are the VAR, yeah. And I'm going to tell you it was offsides. VAR calls offsides.
And it would be offside.
Offside, sorry.
Yeah, no, it's okay. Just here to help you out. I'm sure we've got some fans watching that are upset with you right now.
Guzman plays a longer ball to Johnson. Cam Fry gets it poked through to Johnson. Johnson plays into the middle to Bars, but just a little ahead of him. Back to Edmondson. He's got Kabasi out wide. That ball comes up and thought maybe it hit him in the hand, but no call. Vincent's overlapping out wide. Ball played in. Sliding save by the Inferno player. Plays it out. Koplinski gets on it. Koplinski with the shot. Oh, just over the goal. Didn't get a ton of power on that, but it was kind of looping in that corner. The goalie must have tapped it over because it looks like it's a corner kick. It was kind of a looping shot, not really a hard-driven shot, but Jimmy Bars will take the corner here for Junction. 17 minutes to go. Tie game 0-0. The ball in. Oh, and it goes all the way across the goal with no one getting it. Goes out. Is it going to be a corner again?
Another corner. Yeah, with a ball like that, you don't want that ball to be just hanging out and going through everyone. I mean, that's a great ball by Jimmy Bars, and someone hopefully can find their head on it. Looks like we might have a collision or some sort of injury in the goal here. Cedar Rapids player. He might be up and okay. Looks like he's good.
11 for Cedar Rapids was not happy that was another corner. Someone from Cedar Rapids must have got a head on that ball coming across the goal there. So Bars will play it in from the other side. This should be an outswinging ball now. Plays a high looping ball. Kyle Johnson gets a head on it. Looks to clear the Inferno. Guzman chases back. Kabasi chases back. Oh, but they find a ball through to 11. It's a 1v1 with Bodie. Bodie does a nice job slowing him down and just pushing. Oh, I think I got a foul called on him.
No foul.
No foul. And Bodie is not happy. He says he dove. They didn't foul him.
It doesn't look like they called a foul. Maybe they did late.
I don't know. It looks like a
Throw
throw-in
in, so no foul. So Bodie's okay, hopefully. With that, maybe he wanted to throw in. I'm not sure.
Nice defensive play there by Evan Bodie, though. He was 1v1 with 11 from Cedar Rapids. Did a nice job just pushing him to the sideline, slowing the play down. Eventually the ball goes out. And we got
a foul coming out.
Foul coming out of shove. Good thing that foul was called because that ball went right through to the Cedar Rapids player. Sen will restart it. Looks to find the ball high to Cam Fry, but now we play a ball into Mbake. Gets on this. There's a shot. Oh! We got a last-second deflection, I think. Was that Ebenezer Bodie that blocked that? Yeah, it was. Wow, that was a big block save. I'm not sure where that shot was going, but
I'll let you know in a second here. I have an instant replay. That was Ebenezer Bodie who did block that, so well done to him.
Definitely a dangerous opportunity there for Inferno. In the last 15 minutes, both teams are pushing here to get that first goal to possibly win this game. Good win by Bodie again, and a shot, just over the goal. That shot from probably 25, 30 yards out.
Yeah, whoever finds a goal in this game at this point, it might be the game winner.
We find it out to Vincent. Vincent, tight ball into Edmondson. Ping pongs around, but he wins it. Back into Vincent. He could break a line here. He plays a big ball all the way across to Batista. I think he's going to get to it. Yes. Finds the ball into Cam Fry. Cam Fry with the touch. Still on it. And finds it into Jimmy Bars with a shot. Oh, I think that took a deflection for a corner. No.
It's a goal kick.
That ball looked like it changed direction a little bit, so I thought it was a corner kick, but Vincent wins the ball, but I think they got him for a shove in the back. Both teams tired here. Who can grind this out and maybe get a late goal to win this game? Luckily, we've had some cloud cover for most of the second half, which definitely has to make it feel a little better than
very true.
Ball in. Guzman heads it. Is it going to get out? It's going to go out for a corner kick.
Owen Sen just batting that ball. Couldn't get to it, so he batted it away a little bit.
And the Inferno will get a corner kick here. Late in the game, 12 minutes to go. And they get one. Take the lead. Ball comes in. Doesn't get past the first defender. Bodie heads it out. Back to Fry. He plays long to Johnson. I don't think it's going to go out, unfortunately. Johnson definitely had some space if he could have got on that.
Cedar Rapids has a couple players looking like they're possibly warming up, so you might see a couple of subs for them in the last 12 minutes.
Mbake gets around Bodie. Bodie chasing back. Oh, that's a dangerous tackle. It was outside the box, so it would not have been a penalty kick, but that was... Bodie is down now.
That is called some last-ditch defending.
Yeah, that
for
was
sure,
definitely last-ditch.
If I've ever seen it, so well done to Bodie for
Deep shot. Sin has that covered.
not creating a foul there. But he looks like he might be hurt after that foul.
And unfortunately, we do not have a sub to come in for Bodie. We're out of our sub window, so I think he's going to stay. We'll play it out wide to Batista. Batista looks down the line. He's got a run by Jimmy Bars. Bars picks it up, looks to serve in, but not. Kyle Johnson's making the run behind that player, not in front of him. And the defender picks it out. Ooh, Kaplinski with a... No, that was Cam Fry with a late tackle. No call. Bars picks it up. He wants to switch. It just doesn't really... Oof. Not a great ball.
Unfortunately, that's going to be a Cedar Rapids.
You could tell he really wanted to switch that ball, and he wanted to switch it out wide, I think, early to Kabasi, but he was inside, so he didn't have the option to go there.
Looks like we will have a substitution for Cedar Rapids.
Luke McKinley is subbing off. Not sure who the sub coming on for him is.
We'll find out in just a minute here once he turns his back. Number 18.
Jonathan Williams. Jonathan Williams is the sub in.
In for Cedar Rapids, number 18, Jonathan Williams.
Cedar Rapids on attack on the left flank. Is he going to get to that ball to be able to serve it in? He is, but goes to Edmondson, who plays one time to Kaplinski. Kaplinski plays out to Kabase. He tries to turn, but turns into the Cedar Rapids defender, and the ball goes out for Junction throwing. Right now, Cedar Rapids has everyone on that side, and with Cam Fry High taking this left back, Batista's definitely open out here if they can find the switch. But
yeah, Junction FC's found it once or twice, but they probably haven't found it enough for how many times it's available.
Bigger ball in there. Batista wins it. The Bodie comes to Jimmy Bars. Up to Kaplinski. He looks for the early ball to Johnson. Johnson gets a touch on it. It's in the air. Johnson gives a little shove. And the defender from Cedar Rapids plays a simple ball back to the goalkeeper who plays long. Guzman wins it, but heads it right to the Cedar Rapids player. And recovered by Batista to clear it. It's just going to come down to somebody making a mistake and somebody capitalizing on it. With 8 to go here. Guzman with another tackle. And we got a chance here. Kaplinski with a lot of real estate. He's a little tired, plays it off the Fry. Sliding tackle by the Inferno player. Bars may get to it. No. Bars doesn't. And now Inferno's got an opportunity. They got a ball down the right flank to 11, who's wide open. 2 runners in the box. Ball served in. Oh, and the rebound. Sin with the first save. But the rebound, and is the flag up, possibly?
Nope, no flag.
Okay.
It's a goal.
It is a goal. Yeah, that was unfortunate. The ball popped out. Bars went for a tackle, didn't win it, and then they found the early ball into 11 on the right flank, who's wide open. He had 2 runners in. Mubake I think he got the first shot and maybe the rebound too, but he definitely got the rebound. Sin made a nice early save. And Cedar Rapids gets the lead here with 7 minutes and 30 seconds to play in this game.
Junction's going to have to respond quickly in this game. They want to have a chance here to tie it up. Now, last time these two played, Junction FC scored, and it was quickly responded by Inferno. So, can Junction FC respond like Inferno did at home in this fixture?
Moti and Mbake. Moti gets a shove. These two are definitely battling. I don't know if it's a friendly battle or... And Inferno with the throw here. 6 minutes to go. Oh no. There's a second goal for the Inferno on the throw-in. Guzman was on him. The ball bounced in the box on the throw-in. Right to 11. Boris Dietrmov.
Yeah, Junction FC really can't. How do I subtract here?
Koflinski with the ball and looks to play long. That's tough to give up 2 goals late like that. The Junction, hot, tired. Now you got to find the willingness to finish this game out. Try to find 2 goals. Koflinski plays it back into out wide to Vincent. Vincent with pressure. Over to Kabase. And it's out for a Junction throw-in. Big throw there by Johnson into the box. No, that was Edmondson that threw that ball in. And out to Batista. Finds Jimmy Bars. He can turn with it. Here comes some pressure. Loses it. Gets his foot stepped on. Finds the ball into Mbake. On, switches again. I think we're going to... Oh, and he puts it over. Almost went 3-0 there. A little over 3 minutes to go in the game. Plus any added time that we may have. Cedar Rapids coming on with a couple subs here.
See who this is here.
Guzman with the ball. Finds it to Cam Fry. Lays it back into Edmondson. Finds Batista. Johnson making a run down the left flank. He looks to cut in. And he gets called for grabbing Cedar Rapids defender. Cedar Rapids goalkeeper plays it long. Guzman and Edmondson battling. Jimmy Bars with the ball. He gets foul called on Inferno. It's not where the ball's at, so they're not going to be able to restart it from there.
It's unfortunate because there's been a couple times now where we've gotten out of trouble. Foul's been called.
Batista with the ball out here on the left flank. Tries to find it in to Koplinski.
a high ball here.
Bars back to Guzman. Batista tries to play it back inside the bars, turns it over. Mbake who gets a nice cleat from Guzman.
Not a cleat. I think that was a hand.
Hand? I'm not sure what he got. Something.
He slid it kind of into Guzman's hand. His hand was down by his side, but it almost looked like he got punched in the face a bit.
He's still down. Definitely getting some chippiness fouls going on now. I think it's a little bit of tired legs, too. Guys coming in late on some stuff. Mbake is slow to get up. Cedar Rapids with the ball deep in the Junction end. Goes out for a Junction throw in. Poplinski brings it down. Lays it back to Bodie. And Bodie plays out to Batista. Batista plays out wide to Cam Fry. Cam Fry splits to Jimmy Bars. Batista with the ball. You know, last time when Junction played at home the first game of the season, Batista inverted a lot, went in the middle. He really hasn't done that today. I don't know if that was tactical last game. Just didn't do it this one. But really, he's pretty well stayed out here at left back.
Yeah, I kind of liked the way that they had him inverted. It
Yeah,
definitely brought a different look to the game for sure.
Definitely,
It was harder to
created some
defend
stuff.
as well.
Yeah, we were subject to the left flank being counterattacked on, but he definitely was creative and we've not done that at all today. I'm guessing that must have been a tactical decision by the coaching staff. And we should probably be in the stoppage time here. Inferno plays the ball in. Mbake lays it back. Shot blocked by Guzman. Poplinski wins it. Plays it out, but plays it right to the Inferno player. A lot of guys, I think Junction's pretty well realizes it's going to be difficult to win this game. And some guys looking a little tired. Throw in, plays it early to Poplinski. Oh, that's a nice turn. Guy's legs swiped out there by Fry.
We'll have a free kick now.
We'll have a set piece here.
Running into the 91st minute now.
And the Inferno are going to take it to the corner and just hold it and get a foul called. And Inferno's quite content to just kill the clock here. Now they serve it in. Well, you go hold it in the other corner. No? Inferno content to just keep the ball and kill the clock. Like Junction chase here, late. Junction has to try to chase and press, being down 2 goals here, but really got them strung out and able to just keep knocking the ball around with no real intent to have to go forward.
Yeah, Junction FC really looks defeated right now.
Yeah, they do look pretty defeated. Their back line's 50 yards from the front line, but the bad turnover there by the goalkeeper. And Johnson making pay with Johnson
There he goes.
Johnson gets a goal.
Not much time left. looks like they're going to get the ball and get set up. Well, that's a little bit of a lifeline there.
Yeah. Cedar Rapids very content just playing around. The goalkeeper makes a bad pass out. Johnson steals it and makes him pay with his left foot. Fortunately, had not much time left. Definitely is going to take a quick miracle here. And Cedar Rapids plays it long to the corner. Can Junction get one more chance? They're going to have to go quick and play big.
It's going to have to be some more direct passing here.
And
that's the match.
No, we got a yellow card.
Oh.
I thought he was calling match, but who's a yellow card? The
looks
coach?
like he is. It looks like he has sent off head coach Takuma Sadlow with 2 yellow cards and a red card. So, not sure exactly what happened there. Ball's been punted away now.
I'm not sure what he could be.
Now
a Cedar Rapids player gets a yellow card.
Now he's been booked. So, we're going to wait for head coach to leave now. And we'll resume with...
Ball into bars, but Cedar Rapids does win it. They play a ball in. Owen Sid needs to probably give a big punt here to get at the other end. We cannot have much time left. Junction has to win this ball, maybe flick it on, and that looks like that is the match.
So now it looks like head coach Takuma Sadlow will not be available for the next match. Final score is Junction FC 1, Cedar Rapids Inferno 2.